What is up, guys? This is me, Johnny Cooper 64 here with another YouTube video, and Spyro Reignited Trilogy has been officially delayed for 1 month and 3 weeks, which is kind of like 2 months actually. Spyro Reignited Trilogy was set to release on September 21. That was like the official release date. But Toys for Bob has announced something today which basically confirms its delation. Toys for Bob studio head Paul Yan has confirmed in a blog post that the Spyro Reignited Trilogy for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One will now be released on November 13th. And it was set to be on, September 21, but it's now coming out on November 13. Like 1 month and 2 or 3 weeks, which is kind of like 2 months if you think about it. So this is what his full statement is. The head producer of Toys for Bob, he said, "Everyone here at Toys for Bob is so proud to be reignited the original Spyro trilogy after all these years. We're deeply committed to getting these games right, so we've decided to move the release date of Spyro Reignited Trilogy to November 13th, 2018. I really hope that you will be rescuing dragons and scorching Rhinox sooner, but the trilogy needs more love and care. In November, when you're exploring the Dragon Realms and Avalar and the Forgotten Worlds, we know you'll agree the extra time was worth the wait." Activision also released its own statement about the delay, citing that they needed basically to add more polish on all 3 games so that the trilogy not only lives up to fans' expectations, but to its own incredible high standards. Spyro fans deserves the best games possible, so we decided to take some extra time to polish all 3 games and deliver the definitive Spyro collection on our new launch date, November 13th, 2018. Activision says this. So, what do I think about this? Now, this is actually really good in my opinion, because it gives Activision more time to polish Spyro Reignited Trilogy. We've seen the gameplay and everything, and it actually looks really good. It looks really damn good. The way it looks and the way it plays, like the graphics and everything, it looks good. I'm kind of confused though. Are they delaying it to polish the game, or to delay it because of the backlash they've been getting for the last couple of weeks? Now, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, there's like a lot of Spyro fans that have been attacking Activision and Toys for Bob because the requirement download thing, which basically means that the game, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, only has Spyro 1 and it does not have Spyro 2 and 3, because those games, Spyro 2 and 3, you need to download those via the internet. So if you don't have internet, you can't play Spyro 2 and 3, you can only play Spyro 1. But I mean, everybody mostly, has internet now. But, still a lot of people who don't have it or have shitty internet, they needed, they basically, were hating on Activision, but some of them were good, and, they just wanted, shit. Sorry about that. I know this isn't really important, but the thing is, as I'm recording this, I have this this thing where like I hallucinate stuff, so I kind of imagine someone like right next to me. It's like a white figure, which I guess it's a ghost. It's either this place that I'm in is haunted, or I'm just hallucinating, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I'm putting this out there, but yeah, let's continue. So back to where I was saying, yeah, people wanted Spyro 2 and 3 to be included in the disc, all of those games in one disc, like no internet required. Now with like what they're doing, many people have been believing that they are delaying this because of the backlash, and Toys for Bob now has time to like port Spyro 2 and Spyro 3 inside the disc as well, because there's also other people that thought that Spyro 2 and 3, had to be downloaded via the internet because, they didn't have enough time to port those into one disc, so they just had to put the rest on the internet. But that is just not the case. There is another tweet from the guy who made the IGN article that spoke with Toys for Bob's head producer, and they said that there will still need an internet requirement, which means that they delayed the game, but it's not because of the backlash they've been getting. Like, I don't think they even give a crap about that. They just are delaying it because I guess they just want to polish it or something. Or that's probably not the case, because okay, here's the thing about Activision. Activision doesn't give a crap if the game is like really polished or not. People are still gonna buy it either way, and you know that's what Activision wants. They won't have let Toys for Bob delay it unless it's something else, and that thing, and this is my theory actually. My theory is that they're delaying it due to Tomb Raider and Spider-Man's release date. Spyro Reignited Trilogy was coming out September 21, and Spider-Man and Tomb Raider was also coming out during that month. Now, these two games are way more bigger than Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Don't, hate on me, but I mean, we all know it's true. Spider-Man, everybody's been waiting for the game for like 2 years now, and now it's officially coming out, and Tomb Raider as well, the final game, before Lara Croft becomes Tomb Raider, and then they release like a new trilogy with, her, you know what I mean. And these are two big games, and everybody's going to be buying these games. Everybody's going to buy Spyro as well, but it's just not as big as these two games. And, that means that not a lot of people will be being able to buy Spyro Reignited Trilogy because, they're going to want to buy Tomb Raider and Spider-Man, and they're not going to have any more money left. So that means that you're going to be able to, like, they're probably not going to get Spyro till, like, Black Friday or whatever. But, since now they delayed Spyro, that means that Activision won't be losing any more, won't be able to lose any money. Because, as I said, if they put it during September, which is the original release date, then Activision will have lost tons of money due to a lot of people being able to buy Spider-Man and Tomb Raider. But now that they delayed it till November, there's not really much any games during November. Oh wait, I think there is. No, there probably is like a few games coming out in November, but it's just not really big or anything really interesting, to be honest. And I think the other reason why they didn't like release it on October was because of Red Dead Redemption, which is another huge game, that's coming out, and also Call of Duty and Battlefield is coming out during those, during that month, which is basically, October is just like shooting game type of things that are releasing, and then, November is where like Spyro can breathe more. I know there's going to be some other games, but it's just not going to be as big as, Spider-Man or, Tomb Raider, if you may say. So, that basically means more money for Activision, and, that's just my theory, though, that they're doing this just to avoid the Spider-Man and Tomb Raider competition. And I know they've said they want to, like, avoid, like, they want to polish the game, but that could just be an excuse, you know what I mean? That could just be an excuse, for them to use that. I mean, obviously, they're not going to say, we're going to be delaying it because, in order to avoid Spider-Man and Tomb Raider, that's basically them saying that they're cowards, It's kind of the same with Avengers Infinity War. They delayed it because, Deadpool and Han Solo was coming out during, like, the next few weeks. They didn't say it, they didn't say that. They made, like, an excuse or something, but in reality, it was because of Han Solo and, Deadpool 2, but I mean, obviously Avengers Infinity War will have still gotten enough money anyways. It's #1, but they still did it to earn more money, and that's what Activision wants. They know they're gonna get money, but they just want more, you know what I mean? That's what Activision does. But due to like the download thing, sadly, I think, as the guy said on Twitter, the one who talked to Toys for Bob, you're just gonna have to need internet for Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and I think that's just for the future of gaming. Sadly, I thought they were gonna delay the game due to putting Spyro 2 and 3 in the disc, but that's just not the case. You're still gonna need to do that basically, and that's how Activision works. They just want money, dude. So they're basically avoiding the competition, and if that's not true, then and they're actually polishing the game, then good for them. It's better for them to delay it than to like rush it, kind of like how Insane Trilogy, they could have delayed Insane Trilogy to polish the game more, but they didn't. But they're doing this with Spyro. But it's still really suspicious though that Activision is doing this, because Activision doesn't cancel a game just because, which is really weird. So I think it's just because of the Spider-Man and Tomb Raider. That's my only reason, and they're just using the polishing thing as an excuse. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Spyro Reignited Trilogy got delayed. I know this sucks balls. I've been waiting for this game to just come out, and this Spyro Reignited Trilogy coming out in September, that's the motivation that is motivating me you know, for September. But now that it got delayed, it's, you know, we have to wait till November, you know, which sucks for me. But at least I have enough money, you know, so I can buy Spider-Man on, you know, September, and then wait like November so I can buy Spyro, and then December Smash Bros, which is pretty good, you know. But, you know, we're all gonna have to see in the end. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Spyro Reignited Trilogy coming out in November 13th. That's the new release date. That is the new release date. Hopefully they put you know, new pre-order or something, like a pre-order bonus because of this. But, you know, we never know. You never know. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.